Alright, what's up, YouTube? I'm recording this a little bit later. It's like 4:30. I just got to work, and to be honest with you, having one of those days where I'm just like questioning everything that I'm doing. I think I spoke before about like the whole like thing with the daylight savings. Sometimes I do get like mentally like this, just like down with like everything. And I'm feeling that way, honestly. I don't want to give excuses, but I will say this. Yesterday I did fuck up on my diet, and I just started like fucking like I was doing really good for like the first half of my day. And then I was out all day though, but I packed my meals with me. I was barely even hungry. I was on track. I had a new low yesterday and everything, and then I got home at night. I don't know, I just wasn't thinking. I didn't question myself, or like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I became uncontrollable. Like, I obviously willed myself to do it. I just didn't think twice about it. I was just like, and I just started eating, and I just didn't stop. I just ate whatever I had in my house. I don't even have a lot of stuff in my house, but I had some cereal and stuff, and cereal is a big one for me, honestly. So I cannot keep cereal in my house anymore. That's a big trigger for me. I don't like saying the word trigger like that because that just feels a little soft sometimes, but it just kind of is. Like, if I have one bowl of cereal, I cannot. It's very difficult for me to not have another. But I fucked up, and I feel the consequences of it today mentally. I felt it yesterday, but I still feel it today and physically. My stomach was kind of bothering me all day. I weighed like 4 pounds heavier, hit a new low. I weighed in at 147 today, so I hate myself for that. Just stuff like that, and then I guess, yeah, sometimes then it just kind of gets hard to go back on track, which is also why I've fallen off the wagon so many times and struggled to like finish this cut off. And there was a time where I told my coach I don't think I can even want to cut anymore. I'd rather just go to maintenance, and then I was questioning that and feeling bad, and I went back to the cut, and here we are. All this to say, it's just I don't know, like even then, it wasn't even just like this whole diet thing. It's just like everything I got going on in my life, between like school and work. It's just like, like, what am I gonna do with my life? And I'm just trying to also evoke this just to like, for anyone out there who needs to relate or hear this, like, you're not alone. Like, other people feel this way too. You're not alone in that. To any man or college student or 20-year-old or just a human in general who needs to hear that, it's just, we all feel down. We all kind of go through this stuff, and it's just like, I guess it doesn't feel as mentally draining as it has in some other times, because I still am really happy to be doing this YouTube stuff. 26 subscribers, which I guess to like the average folk might not be a lot, but to me that's a lot, and I'm grateful to have every single person I have subscribed to my channel who chooses to support me in that way. I'm not trying to, I don't know, but it's just, thank you, thank you. And yeah, I think I also just kind of wanted to talk about, sorry, hands in the way. I think I also just wanted to talk about like, one of the biggest values I have though, that I've always had, even during times like this, is just also learn to love yourself. Learn to love being by yourself. I was supposed to hang out with someone today, and they kind of canceled on me, and I was bummed out about it, and I was just like, well, now what? And then I was just like, maybe I can hang out with someone else, like see someone or someone else or something. And it's just like, no, I'm just gonna go home and just chill out by myself. And you know what? That's okay. I love being by myself. It took a long time for me to get there, and right now clearly I still have some moments where I don't want to be, but you know what? I know once I am there, I'm gonna be happy, because this is how I've learned it. You're gonna be the only person you're truly with for the rest of your life is yourself. You're with yourself from birth to death. Only you. You're the only person who you know for sure is not going anywhere. And you just had to learn to like be best friends with yourself. Be like, okay, well, here's my company. I have company. And you just kind of gotta. Sometimes it is scary, like, but Like, also, I wanted to go to the movies by myself, but there's not really many movies playing. Also, I just didn't want to go. You know what? I think I just want to go home and play some video games or something, which I haven't done in a while. I do not play video games that much, but you know what? I have the free time. I don't have a lot of homework to do, or any homework to do. Like, I already did most of it, or all of it, I think. I'll check again. And, you know, I don't have school, obviously. It's a rest day today. It's a Saturday. I just got out of work. Why don't I just go home and play some video games, or just do something else to just, like, pass the time? Instead of, like, being out, you know? Like, I love that. And, yeah, you know, just try things by yourself. You know, I'll say this: the one thing I never did by myself was I never went to go out to eat by myself, like eat in, take out, yeah, of course, but like eating in, I've never done it before, and I think now, to put myself in my comfort zone, I will one day do it. I'm not gonna do it today, or maybe I will. I don't know. If I do, I'll let you know, but most likely not. But that's something, because guess what? It's uncomfortable, so I should do it. And even then, I've heard people say it's nice. The greatest thing I can say doing by myself is going to the movies by myself. That is like a top 5 experience. I love going to the movies by myself. The first time I did it, I felt weird, but the more and more you do it, the greater you realize it is, because it is honestly great. My best mindset is really just the fact that you can't really talk to the person you're with at the movies anyways, because if you do, you're a fucking dickhead. So then, you know, I mean, yeah, sure, I don't have someone to talk to about the movie afterwards, but other than that, it's like, it's great to do. Like, I enjoy doing it. If I want to see a movie, no one else wants to see it, okay, I'll go by myself. If I just got out of work, I want to go see a movie, okay, I'll go to the movies then. I'm off, you know, I love going to the movie theaters. That's one of my biggest passions too. I love to go to the movie theaters. I don't like to go out that much, but the movie theater is one place I will always go to. That's one of my many go-to places. Like, movie theaters, school, gym, work, grocery store. I work at a grocery store, but still, those 5 things are some of the only places I like to really go to. I don't like going anywhere else. I hate going to the malls. I hate malls. Too crowded. I get social anxiety. But yeah, so, you know, I guess I'm just pretty much just yapping, just how I am like feeling today, at least, or at this moment. Honestly, I didn't even want to make a video today at first, but you know, I have to maintain that consistency of posting every day. I don't really know what I plan on. I don't necessarily want to gain anything from it, but at this point, it's just I want to like spread whatever message or value I have to anyone who needs to hear it. Not that I don't know if I really have a lot of value to offer, but my biggest thing right now is just like, go do things by yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to be your own best friend and be your own best company. Just learn yourself that, for me and for yourself. You know, be your own best friend, because you don't want to rely on other people, because that's how you get disappointed a lot, and that's also how you can't really do a lot of things for yourself. So you should want someone in your life, not need someone in your life, is how I see it. Unless obviously there's the very extreme circumstances or reasons why you need someone, but for the most part, like, you don't want to like have to need something from someone. You want to just have someone there, which that's always my biggest mindset for a lot of things, and that's how I've been able to kind of go through a lot of things by myself. Like, I go to the movies by myself, I can cook for myself, grocery shop for myself, I can do a lot of things by myself. So then anyone I want in my life, where I'm there just to be there, you know, I'm there just for them. So that's my best advice. And to that, it's gonna conclude today's video. I did not think I would be recording a 10-minute video today, but yeah. So to anyone watching, you know, learn to love yourself, go do things by yourself, just put yourself out your comfort zone, and have a great day and accomplish your goals, and don't make the mistakes that I made yesterday and a little bit today, you know. All right, and peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow for chest and arms, and then yeah, back to workouts.